Pennsylvania is third in the country for layoff notices. Meanwhile, PJM will cap some grid costs for the next 2 years. A company plans on releasing hundreds of its driverless trucks out onto the road this year. Also, it's fastnacht time. I'm Claudia Dimuro, and you're listening to Today in PA. According to Warn Tracker, a website that aggregates such information, Pennsylvania has the third highest amount of layoff notices in the U.S., reports the Pennsylvania Capital Star. About 4,000 workers statewide have gotten notices saying they'll be laid off this year so far. Among the companies laying off the largest numbers are Amazon Fresh, which recently announced it'll be closing stores, and Giant. New Jersey had the second most amount of layoff notices, while California, the most. PJM Interconnection is an electric grid operator that is in charge of securing enough power to meet demand across 13 states, such as Pennsylvania, and Washington, D.C., reports 90.5 WESA. Here's a little rundown of how it works. PJM makes sure enough electricity is generated through what's known as capacity auctions, which is kind of like insurance. The cost is paid by utility companies and then, ultimately, the consumers. These capacity prices have spiked dramatically in recent years, by 900% between the 2024-25 and 2025-26 service years, thanks to an increase in demand from data centers. But following pressure from Governor Josh Shapiro, including a lawsuit, PJM has agreed to cap certain prices for the next 2 years. This extended price cap does still need approval from federal regulators, though. Aurora Innovation is a company based out of Pittsburgh that's been testing and developing driverless trucks for about a decade, states the Tribune Review. And this year, they hope, will be the year they get more than 200 driverless tractor-trailers on the road. Specifically in the Sun Belt. Vehicles equipped with Aurora's technology already began regular driverless deliveries back in April in Texas. The company has since confirmed these systems work safely and that none of the trucks have been blamed for any traffic collisions in the 250,000 miles they've traveled. Said CEO Chris Urmson, quote, "We expect 2026 to mark the inflection point where the market recognizes self-driving trucks have arrived and are quickly becoming a permanent fixture in our transportation landscape." Today is known as Mardi Gras, Pancake Day, or Shrove Tuesday, says PennLive. Whatever you call it, it's the day before the start of Lent when people around central Pennsylvania like to fill up on fastnachts. The tradition of eating fastnachts started with the Pennsylvania Dutch, who were trying to use up fat in their homes before a season of fasting. Fastnacht in German actually translates to a night before the fast. They're typically made with dough and topped with something sweet, like cinnamon sugar. Sounds delish. That's all, folks. For more news, drop by PennLive.com. Also, please don't forget to rate this podcast wherever you may listen to it and to share it around. Thanks ahead of time, and of course, thanks for listening. I'm Claudia Dimuro, and I'll be back again tomorrow for another round of Today in PA.